Hey everyone, it's Tuesday at 2. So glad you joined us. Plan B Sales here in Concord, North Carolina. Steve Post from Motor Racing Network, talking racing, talking diecast, talking all kinds of fun stuff today. And we are glad you joined us. Type in your comments there if you have a question, racing related. If you have a specific diecast question, reach out to our company through Messenger or through email, or you can give a call. I don't have the database here, so I don't know when the Jimmy Johnson whatever is due in. But if you want to talk racing, you can type it in there, and we certainly can. Let's see. Scott has checked in. John has checked in. Victor, Sprint Car or Spark Cup Series. And really good. Victor wants to know, how was Pocono last weekend? Victor, Pocono was fantastic. It was long, but it was fantastic. We knew going into Pocono that it was going to be a busy weekend. With Motor Racing Network, we had all 5 races. And we started off on schedule Friday with the Arkham Menard Series. Ty Gibbs picking up the win there, and we're rolling along. We woke up Saturday morning. The weather was not favorable. Truck race got booted till Sunday morning. Fortunately, we got the first Cup race in, and then Sunday we had 725 miles of racing all in one day, a triple, the first time ever that NASCAR has done all 3 series on one track in one day. I had the honor of being on pit road for all of it. Truck Series, highest number of cautions in the history of the race at Pocono. It ran late. Right into the Xfinity Series. The Xfinity Series, highest number of cautions ever for a race at Pocono, ran right into the Cup Series. We're rolling along with the Cup Series, and then lightning and rain, and so hurry, whoa, hurry. Basically, it's 2020. Okay, that's what I'm putting this all down to. I'm putting Talladega getting rained out to 2020. I'm putting the lightning strikes at Homestead on 2020. It's just a weird year, and Sunday at Pocono was another weird day, but you know what? It's done. It's over. The racing was great, and it was fun, and we have got a couple of race-winning diecast cars. Kevin Harvick's Head for the Mountain Busch car is available now for pre-order, and Chase Briscoe's High Point Xfinity car, the Ford Mustang he won in the Xfinity Series, that is available. Chase, another one of their drivers, we're partnering up with him on some short track stuff. And so, yes, Chase Briscoe fans, right here, Plan B Sales is the spot to get that diecast. That's another one of those Xfinity Series race winners. We got to get a minimum order quantity. So you've got to get that in. If you want it, you get it. It will not be billed to your credit or debit card until it ships later this year, or maybe at this point even early next year. But if you want that Chase Briscoe car, we need to get enough pre-orders to get it produced, okay? Just to give you an idea of how this works and doesn't work, we struggle with Denny Hamlin. Lionel is not even offering his race winner at Pocono because historically we just haven't got enough to do the pre-order on it, okay? So Chase Briscoe fans, you have an opportunity here, or if you know people who are Chase Briscoe fans, send them the link. Hey, buy them a gift, send them a car. I mean, so that's where we're at with the racing. The racing at Pocono was good, and that's how it ties back into the diecast here. So it was good. It was great. Bryce wants to know if I am excited for the All-Star weekend. Very excited for the big All-Star shenanigans, festivities, if you will, up at Bristol, coming up in a couple of weeks. Going to head up there with our Motor Racing Network crew and try it on the short tracks. Going to do the choose rule with the choose cone. That's a fun thing. I actually, I may have announced the first race that the choose rule was ever done at. And I love the rule, and I'm glad we're bringing it to NASCAR. And so it is really cool. Fun stuff, that is for sure. Let's see. Pre-order. That's right, exactly. I want Brandon Jones' truck. Right now, that's not going to be offered. Stay tuned. We never know what's going to change, but that would be offered if it is. I think we got through the questions pretty good. Someone asked about Corey LaJoie's Kansas car coming along. I'm glad I'm on the deck lid. I think your question is actually your answer. It is coming along. And we're just working through the process. I don't have any update other than we're good. And I can't wait to see my name on it also, because I love when we get our names on these diecast cars. So it is great. It is really cool. Why no Haley pre-order? Are you talking Haley Deegan, I think maybe? Haley Deegan or Justin Haley. Here's the reality. We don't sell Denny Hamlin cars. And so consequently, any of the Haleys, Justin or Hailie Deegan. Right now, not a lot is being offered because there's got to be a minimum order quantity, and that's just the world we live in now. I mean, it just is. I mean, we're gonna wrestle, we're gonna twist arms, we're gonna beg, plead, and Chase Briscoe, by the way, is doing it on his social media. We're gonna beg, scratch, and claw to get a Chase Briscoe car coming with the driver participating, sending it to all of his fan club members, sending it to everybody, and we may or may not get the Chase Briscoe car done. That's just the reality of it is. There's a borderline here. Lionel, they are not in the business to produce 600 cars that are not going to sell, okay? And that's the reality of it. And Justin Haley's Dega Win car, right now, they don't feel like there's enough demand out there for it. So, okay, and I'm glad you clarified that. Here's the reality of it. They believe, okay, and they have the history on their side. They know what they're doing. They believe that if they offered the Justin Haley car, a small number of people relative to production would reply and would buy it, and then in a month's time they would have to send a note to everybody saying not enough people bought it. So, and I wish we lived in a different world. I wish that A, every car could be produced, and B, we could click our heels and in 10 days have them on our desk. But that's just not the reality of where we're at. That's not the business side of it. And Lionel does a great job. This is not poo-pooing them. This is stating the facts of the way that things work. And it's a demand-based business, you know. And so a Justin Haley Xfinity Series race they don't feel comfortable that it's going to go. Now they do feel like that maybe we have a shot with Chase Briscoe. And that's, we'll just have to see what happens with it. So, yeah, that's your answer on it. And like I said, I wish we could produce them all. So here's what we're going to do today. Let me make sure. I understand, Robert, both of his other wins. I don't know. I don't have the answer to it. It's not offered. I could debate with you here and appreciate you sending in, but I don't know the answer other than it's not been offered. And so that's kind of where we're at with it. I just don't have an answer for you other than no. And there's the story, and I hope you got the other ones, and I hope you got the other ones from Plan B Sales, and we do appreciate it. But that's the nature of where we're at right now, and that's just where Lionel is with it. That's for sure. So, and yeah, exactly. And I get it. I get it, Robert. It's just they haven't offered it up, and so. They just haven't, and if they can't offer it up, I'm not going to go over here in the corner and start building them because I don't have the capabilities to do that. Here's what we're going to do. One of the really cool things we get every once in a while is this banner, okay? And when a driver comes to autograph, we ask them to sign this banner, okay? Well, the good news is we know all but I think 2 on this banner. We can't figure out who the other 2 are. Maybe, you know what we should do? I'll tell you what we do. We'll do a little, after we get done here, I'll have our folks, we'll take a picture of the 2 that we don't know and see if you can help us identify who it is. Because we just don't know, and it's going to be tough to get a close-up here, but it just gives you an idea who we're involved with. We're going to start right up here. This is one of our guys. He's been with us maybe as long as anybody, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., okay? So Ricky Stenhouse Jr., right next to him, another guy that's been with us forever and ever. In fact, David Reagan's store is housed here at Plan B Sales, is our buddy David Reagan. Guy that we've had here multiple times signing autographs, young Ryan Blaney is here, okay? 2 years ago, I think it was, or last year it was, last year or 2 years ago? 2 years ago, Dale Earnhardt Jr. spent some time here signing autographs, so there's Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s autograph, okay? We had one of our favorite relationships that we had was with the legendary Buddy Baker. Buddy would come in here, he'd sign some Gray Ghosts, he'd sign the Norris car, he'd sign this, he'd sign that. We probably, I don't know if we still have any of the diecast. You can go out and search the site, but the Buddy Baker cars autographed before he passed. And so Buddy Baker, one of our favorites. This one always gets me here because Marvin Panch was here signing autographs. We do the University of Racing line, and Marvin Panch was here signing autographs. Coolest thing ever, okay? We have drivers during race week in and out, okay? We have Marvin Panch here signing autographs. He is headed out the door. In comes Jamie McMurray, and standing in our lobby, shooting the breeze, our 2 Daytona 500 champions. Now, that was a cool moment. Marvin and Jamie hanging out there in our lobby out here as one was leaving and one was coming in. It was really fun. So it was great with Marvin Panch here. Okay, so here we go. We have got Ryan Reed. Where are we at here? Ryan Reed, driver Ryan Reed. Okay. We've done a lot with drag racing. Matt Hagan, and he has on his 322 miles per hour because he's that speed guy. Okay. Here's one of our mystery ones, the number 30. No idea. Okay, no idea. We just a few moments ago. Is it Chris Busch? No, I don't know if it's Chris Busch. I don't, you know. So it's a good problem to have that we have so many of them. Marcus Ambrose was here, or no, I'm sorry, Antron Brown. Antron Brown was here in 2014. So we had Antron Brown. Okay, another one of our icons, our legends that was here was Donnie Allison. So here's Donnie Allison's autograph. Right below him, we spent some time with Jeremy Clements. Xfinity Series, great. Okay, so it was great with Jeremy Clements here. Okay, Brett Moffitt. We have Brett Moffitt vehicles. I think we have one coming up later this year with Brett Moffitt. So his autograph is there. Okay, Bobby Ellison. Boy, I'm telling you what, when Bobby Ellison walks in here, we even bring the house cleaning crew when that royalty comes in. I'm telling you, things are dusted up. Everyone's collar is pulled up right because when Bobby Ellison walks in, it's yes, sir, no, sir. Can we get you a drink of water? Do you need a seat? Where do you want to sign? Bobby Ellison, one of our favorites here at Plan B Sales. Okay, up here next is, let me see, this looks like Justin Allgaier. Yes, Justin Allgaier. I wasn't sure if this was in that line or that line. Justin Allgaier, our first Cup car was Justin Allgaier years and years ago up at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. So Justin Allgaier, one of our guys as well. Alex Bowman. He's been here multiple times. We love when Alex Bowman. All right, we're back. That was a quick battery change. 2 batteries on, 2 batteries off, full tank of Sunoco racing fuel, and we are ready and back to go. I think we left you with Alex Bowman up here. Sam Bass, the iconic, legendary, the first licensed artist in NASCAR, Sam Bass, and we still have a ton of Sam Bass artwork. If you're looking for it, you can find it on our site. Over here, Marcus Ambrose, he was here in 2013. The great Australian racer, had success in NASCAR. He was here in 2013, so Marcus Ambrose. Okay, Tommy Johnson Jr., the pro stock drag racer, he's that guy has sniffed way too many fumes. But it was good to have Tommy Johnson here. And down here in the end is another one of our Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Down here's the number 6 car. This was the number 17. We got to get him here now that he's in the 47. We'll have to get him over here to add to the collection, if you will. All right, so we move down the next row. Kurt Busch. We had Kurt Busch here signing. Man, we had a ball with Kurt Busch here. We did a Facebook Live and chatted with him while he was out signing. He got telling stories about IROC races. Oh, my gosh. Kurt Busch comes in. You just know you're getting ready for a good time and some good stories. Kyle Larson, another one of our great drivers. He's been with us forever and ever. Larson has been here multiple times. We still sponsor a sprint car. Kyle Larson right there as well. Let's see where we're at. Fast Jack Beckman. Oh, the 2012 Funny Car Champion. Fast Jack was here. I think we did some diecast with him, and he came over and signed. It was really, really cool to have Fast Jack Beckman here. We have Margaret Sue Turner, the wife of Curtis Turner, when she came over here one time. And then the 1960 or 61, I think, champion Rex White, the late Rex White, was here, and we have got his autograph as well. We move to the other side of the B. Here is Regan Smith. Of course, you can catch Regan on Fox Sports coverage. Okay, so Regan Smith. And here, another one of our mystery autographs, and we don't have a clue on this one. So no clue at all. Another one of the guys we have talked about multiple times being here, hanging out here, Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace signature there. Mentioned it a bit ago. Jamie McMurray was here, okay, and tried Jamie here with Marvin Panch. Landon Huffman, we sponsored him in the Truck Series a couple of years ago, so Landon Huffman is there as well. And Trevor Bain with the Wood Brothers, the number 21. Finally down here, Regan Smith with the 78 with the Furniture Racing Team. Akinori Elgato, when he was here. Ron Capps, the drag racer. Christopher Bell, he's another one of our guys that we sponsor on a regular basis. C. Bell, The King, Steve Kinzer in the house. Okay, the King was in the house. Then we've got Ryan Newman here and Ross Chastain right here. How about that? Isn't that a great autograph collection? How about that, man? We have got it really, really good, and that is neat. So really, really good. Aha! The 30 was James Busher. All right. The B, where are we at here? It's right here. Yeah, I can see that, James. The B got us this, and it looked like a B and a CHER, so the last name made sense. And James was the truck series and champion, I think, in that 30 truck. Yeah. How about that? Good job out there. Yes, whoever, oh, well, there's one of our people. Oh, Brent, the boss man. Oh, hey, good to see you, Brent. Glad you're checking in with us. Hope all is well. Oh, wait a minute. The boss man's checking in. I better make sure I got everything all gussied up around here. But, yeah, so James Busher. How about that? So one mystery down, and one mystery down, and we still have one mystery signature here. Josh Wise. Josh Wise. How about that? Yeah, Josh Wise. There we go. See that? We just need to have the boss man around. So Josh Wise as well. So really, really fun, neat stuff. That is for sure. And I think we got that. I think we got that done for sure. Okay, a couple of notes that we have here. Okay, on a couple of notes that we have. We talk about Ross Chastain right down here. There's going to be an unveiling of a cup car. Well, there it is right there. And it looks like we have got a Ross Chastain, and this might be a Plan B sales exclusive. You can see it. Brent has already tagged it there. So the Ross Chastain Plan B sales number 77 exclusive car has just been unveiled within the last 10 minutes. And so we have that. And that is cool. We're going to be on Brett Moffitt's car later on, or this weekend at Indianapolis. It is the Freight Auctions car. And yeah, there you go. And we're going to have, look, you see right down in the bottom corner of the Honor the Freight Auctions, Plan B sales. So we're going to have that. We're all excited. We love Brett Moffitt, man. He is good, and that's the Our Motorsports team. They have done a really, really nice job with that team. A nice patriotic paint scheme going into the 4th of July racing up at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And so Brett Moffitt, really, really fun. Neat stuff, that is for sure. We've got the Boyer Barstool autographed car. I know the Barstool sports car was really, really big, and Clint Boyer with that one, and I know we get a lot of requests for that. So the Barstool Clint Boyer autographed car is available. And yes, we have now just added to our collection of autographed diecast, Tyler Reddick's Real Tree car is available. Man, I am telling you, that guy can drive a race car. So Tyler Reddick available as well. So it is great. We are so glad that you have joined us, and really, really fun stuff. That is for sure. And just good stuff, no doubt about it. Yeah, I think we got everything pretty much clocked up as far as questions go. I'm looking at the clock. Well, we've gone pretty much the normal distance here on it, but we figured a lot of times we get questions about this banner, and so we get questions about it, and so consequently, we figured we'd take you on a little tour of it. Now that we got all of our mysteries solved, you've got it all covered there. So really, really fun stuff. Headed off to Indianapolis Motor Speedway this weekend, and we'll see what happens. The Xfinity Series and the Indy cars are on the road course, and the Cup cars are on the oval, or the rectangle, if you will, up there at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and it is going to be fun. It is going to be a fine time of racing up in Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Personally, I'm headed to Pennsylvania for some sprint car racing. Pennsylvania Speed Week is going on, so I'm going to hit a couple races of that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Real excited about that. You know I love my sprint cars, and you know what we'll do after that? We'll get right back together here next Tuesday at 2. Remember, for all your diecast needs, remember it is www.planbsales.com.